Is the intruder still in the building?
It appears so.
How the hell did she get through all the surveillance cameras?
She's good. She also deactivated the main lobby camera. I'll try to activate the system from here.
Okay.
Oh no. Bond.
What?
She's on her way up to the 3rd floor.
Okay, I need your help back to stop her. You up for it?
Never been more ready in my life. Oh my god, she's wounded. Badly. Dead.
Q. She is dead.
Oh no. Bond, I've got a visual.
Where? Which way should you go?
Out the back, section A. She's on her way to Whitehall.
Okay, stay on her. I try to cut her off. Bloody awful business.
I'll wait for the ambulance. You go on her, Bond.
Okay, thanks, Tanner.
We can't let her do any harm in Whitehall. And especially not that we head of the Intelligence and Security Committee.
Yes, and not the Prime Minister or the whole Parliament.
Yeah, you're right.
Bond, I found information about the assassin. She's Francesca Barilli, an Italian terrorist who's been working for Gestapo level. Very dangerous, so be careful.
Okay. So, you're trying to play the hard game? You're going to be behind bars if you don't cooperate.
You fool! You don't understand the powers you're playing with.
Why don't you tell us about it? We have all the time in the world here.
Time is running out for you, Mr. Bond.
No!
You're dying! What a coincidence.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh no.
There you go. I don't know your name. I don't wanna know how to start. Darkest night. storm coming in? Is this my original sin? Darkness falls, but I stand fast to face down the shadows from the past.
Hello, Miss Hart. Getting settled in properly?
Hello, James. Quite well, thank you. But today's been quite a rough one so far.
You'll get used to it soon enough.
As long as you're around, I guess. Awful business.
Yes, but she was a very good person.
Yeah, she was.
Moneypenny!
James, try to behave in there. He is in a bit of a fool mood.
Miss Hart, is 007 there?
He just arrived, sir.
Send him in.
Sir.
Looks like you have made the news again.
Too bad they didn't get my picture. It would have greatly improved the article.
They did. But you don't want to know how much money it took to have it deleted.
Still, I'm worth of the asking price, sir.
For now, at least, I have to be honest with you, Bond. There are increasing voices in the organization that calls you more a liability than an asset. And with the upcoming JASSC, your action seems to pour gasoline on the fire.
So, what would you suggest then?
Take a break. Go on vacation. Just until the situation is calmed down.
I consider it, sir.
It wasn't a suggestion.
Yes. Anything else?
Actually, yes. The higher-ups are keeping their eyes on us. So I don't want you to do anything foolish.
Yes, sir.
Seems like the meeting didn't go in your favor.
That depends on what the goals are. A week's paid vacation isn't too bad.
But still, he didn't seem very pleased with your performance.
I don't remember you to be there to see.
What can I say? I'm very perceptive.
A very useful talent. Or a very dangerous one, depending on who has it.
From what I've heard, you're not the one to shy away from danger.
My rumors precedes me. Would you care to find out for yourself over drinks?
That rumor has also preceded you, James. But it seems like you might have other business to attend.
You're right.
Oh, there you are.
Got your message. Clever.
Being in the spy business, I thought I'd act accordingly.
So what's all the cloak and decoract about?
I think there is something dangerous going on here, James. Do you remember Francesca Varelli? When she escaped the MI6 building, she must have stolen some files from M's desk. I remember seeing a folder around there, but when our people got around to going through her office, it was gone. They also found an undestroyed piece of it on the place where she detonated the bomb. That file looked very much like the one M had on his desk today.
The security report of Geneva.
That's right.
If it's the same info inside, then something is definitely rotten in the states of Switzerland. Did you mention this to them?
I put it in the report, but when I was reviewing it, it had been removed.
Getting stranger by the minute. Well, looks like we have to go to the horse's mouth to get any clarity on this issue.
M?
Geneva.
But he warned us. I also was going to take some days off to relax after her death and all the ugly business. Okay, I'm coming with you, but only this time.
Do you think you can help us, Q?
He warned you, but not Mr. and Mrs. Hamilton.
Fancy a bit of skiing? I hear the Swiss Alps are wonderful this time of year.
Ah, Mr. Bond, I presume.
And you're Mr. Clarkson, if I'm not mistaken?
That I am indeed. You seem to keep your finger on the button, Bond. Shame to hear about the recent troubles. She was a very strong leader of intelligence. I'm so sorry about her death.
All in day's work, sir. It went so quickly, but I suppose that's life.
Certainly. I was a young whippersnapper myself once. Had my fair share of singers on the mustache. Glad to see someone keeping up the steam going. I'll have a word with the marshal. See if he can loosen your leash a bit.
Well, thank you, sir. For at the moment we're going on a bit of a holiday. Rest and relaxation.
Fancy that. Somewhere warm, perhaps.
Perhaps. But first we're going skiing.
Ah, I hear the Alps are wonderful this time of year. Top of the day to you.
And you, sir. I didn't expect you to pull yourself from a computer long enough to come here personally, Q.
This is the 21st century, Bond. I pulled the computer with me.
Oh, I should have guessed. Ever worried about becoming workaholic?
I need a computer for my work just as you need a drink and a fast car. Speaking of which, I heard you were needed transport, so I thought I'd get something suitable for a world-class spy.
Oh, I don't know what I was expecting, Hugh.
I was told something a bit more inconspicuous was better for this occasion.
Inconspicuous, yes. This looks more incapable.
No worries on that front. It's equipped with the usual necessities. And particularly that button is of most importance.
Echo? For electronic control of a car?
Not quite. It activates the ecological mode, which drastically cuts emissions at a slight cost of engine efficiency.
Well, I won't be using much of that then.
Very funny. Perhaps if your cars were more long-lived, the agency could afford a better one.
I tell you what. With this car, I'm counting the short-lived. As a feature.
Where are we going now?
Check in at Hotel d'Angleterre here in Geneva. I reserved there for 2 persons.
Oh, that's nice. So, d'Angleterre.
Best place in town.
Bonjour, monsieur et mademoiselle. Vous avez une réservation?
Oui, nous avons réservé pour 2 personnes, monsieur et mademoiselle Hamilton.
Ah oui, very nice. Monsieur et mademoiselle Hamilton, votre chambre c'est 217.
Merci beaucoup.
Enjoy your visit.
Thank you. I didn't know that you could speak French.
My mother was French speaking,
Oh,
and besides she was home from Canton de Vaud, southeast of Geneva.
really?
Ladies first. Here we are.
You seem to know the way.
This is my typical suite.
Do you spend every vacation here?
Whenever the job brings me here.
Well, I wasn't expecting this. What a luxury. A suite for us both. Thank you, James, for this.
This is perhaps better than those second-class rooms?
Well, yes. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Well, now when we are here, we can eat some dinner in the hotel restaurant and perhaps drink in the hotel bar.
Sounds like a good idea, James. But first, I need to tell you something.
Yes, what?
After that explosion in London, I have been afraid of losing you, and if something dreadful happens again, I will quit as an agent and perhaps find a desk job again.
As long as you are with me, no one can do any harm to you. I promise.
I know that you like to live a dangerous life, but I suppose that we forget danger and bad things that could happen to us. Let's have a nice dinner and spend time together.
Sounds good. Now we better get ready for dinner.
I'll go and have a shower.
You must overlook this, Em. You can't do like this.
I know, but I can't have one man completing his mission on his own.
Listen to yourself. You're exhausted of all this work, Em. You should calm down a bit. Be glad that Bond saved Whitehall from that foreign terrorist. At least I'm thankful for that. Bond doesn't always do the wrong things. He's British intelligence best agent and the best man you have.
Oh, I think you're right. I must calm down. Because I'm intending to take part of the Joint European Security Service Council in Geneva on Friday.
Yes, as Joyce Meyer said, you don't grow when things are easy. You grow when you face challenges.
Yeah, and there's a lot of challenges after that Olivia Mansfield's death.
It was awful and shocking.
Yes, I agree. But I think you can do it, and I leave it to you. And there's one thing I want you to know. The Prime Minister has decided that the 00 program will remain, even if it's a bit old-fashioned. We still need it. You're the new head of MI6, and you can keep your position.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad to hear that. I was afraid that you would say that the 00 program was useless. Thank you, and I hope we're going to have a very good cooperation in the future.
No problem. But now I have to return to my office. Have a good evening, Em.
You too, Alexander.
That was a great meal, thank you.
No problem. Oh, there's also one thing we need to do tonight, and I need your help.
To do what?
To check up some files. Maybe we can find something more about the missing security report in Geneva.
Okay, but we need to be careful. The office is probably closed and guarded.
Yes, but Q's little device can help us with that.
That's true. I'll check the computer for suspicious files.
Okay, I'll go and check the other rooms. Be careful. before the usual necessities. Well, let's see what this thing can do. Practices? Nope. Ah, machine guns will do. Oh crap.
Get your dirty hands off me.
Okay, Q. Let's see what you have for me. Oh no. Blood echo mode. Oh shit! Oh no. Q's not going to like this.
Sir, this came in a few minutes ago from our investigation section.
Any address, and from who is it?
It's for you, sir. It's from Olivia Mansfield.
Oh, really? Tanner, can you send in Penelope?
Right away, sir. Miss Hart, M needs you in his office.
Oh, so you also got one?
Yes, I did. She actually gave it to me the same day she died, but it was incomplete. Like it was just one half.
No, as was mine. But if I know Olivia Mansfield the right way, the former M, she has brought us here for the very reason. Do you happen to know someone that's good at computers?
Q, but he's not here at the moment. I got a message from him 10 minutes ago that Moneypenny has been kidnapped and Bond tried to save her, but failed when his car was destroyed.
And where's Bond now?
Geneva, Switzerland.
Okay. He seems to have chosen a mission of his own. Well, I want you to do one thing.
And what's that, sir?
Go to Switzerland and help Bond. He needs your help. You were a major in the Special Air Force, and I suppose you are fond of him too. Am I right?
Well, what should I say? Yes, sir. I started to like him. He's a strong man and the kind I like. I missed the time when I was helping and rescuing people in different places around the world.
And I will not miss it if you help Bond. I wouldn't say wasn't sure about it, but actually I am now. I trust you, and you can help him to find Moneypenny and the person who is behind the kidnapping.
I'm glad you respect me, sir.
Take these two USB keys and give them to Q and make him analyze them. Something is not quite right in there. It's a secret that Olivia knew. It's a dark shadow is falling over that agency, and I want to know what it is. Your operation will be called Shadows. Find out what's lurking in the shadows.
Okay, sir. I'll go and help Bond as much as I can.
Good, we keep in contact. I'm going to fly tomorrow to Geneva for the Joint European Security Service Council. I reserved seats for us both. Bill Tanner will hold contact with you and inform me about your information.
Good. I'll go home and pack now.
I'll pick you up at 6 a.m. and before we go to Heathrow Airport.
I'll see you tomorrow and good night.
Good night, Miss Hart.
Bloody hell, Bond!
Q, what are you doing here?
I...
Never mind. Moneypenny's being kidnapped.
Ah, James.
Penelope.
Hello.
How are you?
I'll get more coffee.
We heard about Moneypenny's kidnapping. Q told me about it.
What about him then? What did he said about this?
He didn't seem too mad about it. He sent me here to help with your mission. And there's also another thing. It's about your former boss.
Stranger and stranger by the minute.
I think she knew something, James. She left us these. She gave one to me the same day she died and one to M, who got it yesterday from our investigation section. Q is working on combining it.
And it was just about ready when you interrupted. Let me just tidy this thing up. Hang on, I recognize this.
What is it?
This is a piece of code I made myself for M some time ago. This is showing all electromagnetic transference in room 4D.
All electronic devices in M's room?
Yes, that's what I said. The bright lines are the main power grids. Most EMR waves are emitted from devices connected to it, except for wireless devices like cell phones
and common surveillance equipment.
Exactly.
Someone spying on spies. I see. No wonder our mission failed.
You know what kind of pull it would take to bug M's office, right?
That is someone pulling hard from above.
M mentioned something yesterday evening, that there's a shadow falling over the agency.
Hang on, there's more here. There's also logs of data transfers.
What kind of data transfers?
These are classified documents from the Security Council meetings, all of them originating from the office of a Samuel Brock.
Samuel Brock? It was his office Moneypenny was taken from. What do we know about him?
Executive Director of Operations at the Swiss Federal Intelligence Services. M had me do some research about all the parties present.
Can you see where they were being sent?
It looks like most of them were being sent to a remote location near Titlis Engelberg. That's as close as I can say.
Well, I'll head out there tomorrow and have a look around.
Looks like you have a good handle on things here. I need to get back to London and keep an eye on things. It's a bit uncertain with the recent events.
Well, good luck.
And same to you. Oh, you'll be needing this if things get a bit rough.
What's so peculiar about it, Q?
You'll find out sooner or later.
Good luck. See you in London.
Shall we have a drink in the hotel bar? It's been a long day, don't you think? Something to take the edge off.
Yeah, it has. You're not heading back to London, are you?
No, I'm coming with you.
No, you're not. It's far too dangerous for a secretary.
This is MI6, James. You really think I'm just a secretary? I was a major in Special Air Services and handpicked by M himself for this mission.
This mission?
Operation Shadow, finding out who was after MI6.
Former M killed. Moneypenny kidnapped. Do you believe in coincidences, Penelope?
No such thing in this business.
That is what I thought. Well, there is not much we can do here tonight. Do you have a place to stay?
We left in a hurry, so I had no time to book a hotel.
Coincidence? Who are you, Samuel Brock?
Do you like my dress, James?
You look beautiful.
Thank you, James. Shall we go have that drink?
Yeah. I think We need a drink. Are you okay?
Yeah. Tough one.
What can I make for you, sir?
Whisper martini, shaken, not stirred.
Make that too.
Was quite a tough guy.
Certainly, but now he's finished. We have a stunning evening ahead of us.
There you are. Vesper Martini, shaken, not stirred.
So, this is the place in Engelberga where my old friend lives, Iris Campbell, a former double agent who knows better than anyone. Ah, here is the house. Let's go and see if she's at home.
Are you sure this is the place?
Positive. Iris?
What do you want?
It's me.
I know. So you're here either to kill me or you need my help. If it's the former, I suggest you take your friend outside. I wouldn't want to traumatize her.
I'm not here to kill you.
So, need my help. Not really helping your case considering the help I got from you.
As far as I knew, the case was closed. All the intel pointed to the Spectre being dissolved.
Now you're here.
I am, and so are they. We found a leak leading somewhere close to Titlis.
I suspected as much. Do you think it was coincidence or tied displaced?
No such things as coincidences.
Not in this business. And for over 7 bloody years I worked on that case by myself. And then they decided to close it down, even though there were plenty of evidence to keep operation ongoing.
What's she blabbering about?
She could see patterns that no one else saw. The Prime Minister decided to close down the case because there wasn't enough resources to keep the case going.
Here, have a look at this. A high-value target arrived 193 days ago.
in a target-rich environment. I think we better take a closer look at this tomorrow during daylight.
Sounds good.
I'm on it.
Can I serve you anything? A glass of wine or a vodka martini?
A martini will do. Hope you don't mind me crashing the party.
Not at all. In fact, your friend is already around.
Move!
Oh, and now we got one more.
Moneypenny?
I'm surprised that you still remember her name. Women always did seem rather transient to you. Now I suggest you put that weapon away before anyone gets hurt.
What have you done with her?
She is unharmed. If you want to keep it that way, I would advise you to not do anything quick. Please, have a drink. I believe you're her favorite.
Vodka martini, shaken not stirred.
Do you really think I would have such a bad taste to kill you right away?
Well, you do sound awfully confident about it.
Oh, if you only knew how long I've been following this trail of breadcrumbs I left out for you. All to lead you here, at a desolate location, all alone, no MI6, just you and me.
Leave the breadcrumbs for the birds. I already know you're not Samuel Brock.
Oh my, how very clever of you. Yet for all your cleverness, you still do not know who I am. Of course, I will not expect you to recognize me in this state. Is it not funny, us dancing around each other so many years, always snatching at each other's heels? It is like you are a shadow the eyes cannot shake off. Or is it perhaps the other way around? Look at us, both shadows from the past.
Enough with the games.
And now it is time to step into the light and read what is caged in the shadow.
Blofeld.
Take him.
Something to remember you by.
Lucky you should be able to recover with a slight reconstructive surgery.
No, leave it. I will have a new face soon enough. Ah, there he is, our guest of honor.
James!
Yes, greet your audience, James.
Penelope? Iris? Are you alright?
Couple of bruises is all.
What a sickening display, Dr. Klein. If you will be so kind as to relieve us of this scene.
Very well. Starting 10 milliamps.
At this rate, we'll be here all night.
Well, there is no hurry, you see. It is more effective when it's done slowly.
I suppose Francesca Barelli was part of Spectre.
Yes. She succeeded to kill your former boss and killed herself when you forced her into a dead end.
What about Samuel Brockman? What was his part in all this?
You see, Samuel Brock was the executive director of operations at the Swiss Federal Intelligence Service. He had the money on his account and I told him to help me, but he refused. So I fixed him out of the picture and took his name and money to finance my plan.
You bastard.
Race defect.
You made a mistake, Blofeld.
Oh, and what would that be?
Too small audience.
Enough of this. Finish it. What a beautiful sight, Dr. Klein. Clean this up on your inners upstairs. We are initiating the self-destruct countdown. This location has been compromised along with our visitors.
Such a shame. I was hoping for a longer procedure this time.
Help me put that up close in his chest. Yeah. Clear! James! What? Shocked to see us?
I thought I was having the worst hangover.
We need to move. Blofeld is leaving a base. It's going to blow.
Oh, really? Oh, you go after Moneypenny, we go after Blofeld.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad that all of you could come here to discuss about our common future. I don't speak for myself, but also on the behalf of the Swedish intelligence SEPO. We are in need of cooperation and need to join forces because of the threat against Europe and especially us secret intelligence services from the global terrorist organization Spectre, as I suppose you know all. So now we need to vote and see if you all agree with the idea to create a so-called joint force of secret intelligence services who help each other during crisis in both internationally and nationally operations. So please sign your papers if you agree.
Spectre will rule the world anyway.
Terrific. No skis, no vehicles. What do we do now?
Oh, really?
I think we got company!
I see them!
I'll go after them and you go after Blofeld.
Okay! This is the end of your story, James. Just of a shadow.
Are you alright, James?
Well, I didn't catch any fish.
And Blofeld?
Yeah, yes.
James!
Moneypenny, are you alright?
Yes, Iris found me just in time. Did you get Blofeld?
Yes, he's over there. I just killed his shadow.
Never mind. We'll find him sooner or later.
Well, I think we are in need of some relaxation after all these events.
That sounds like a lovely idea.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, well, I think Moneypenny and I will leave you and Penelope for some holidays in the Alps.
Well then, Moneypenny, Iris, I see you later in London. Let's go for some skiing, Penelope. Now we have all the time in the world.
Good afternoon, 007.
Afternoon, sir.
Well, I suppose you have had a little holiday in Engelberg?
You could say that, sir. I had some overdue holidays, so I thought I was going to relax a bit after all these events.
Yes. The Joint Security Service Council turned to chaos after a few minutes.
Oh, what caused the chaos then?
It seemed that the Turkish intelligence head was a Spectre member. He had trigged the bomb under the table where Israel was sitting.
But you're all right and in good condition, I see.
Yes, thanks to Israel. He found the bomb and saved the day for us all. What about Blofeld?
He escaped, sir. I fixed him, but he disappeared into nowhere. At the same time, his base exploded.
Well, it seems that you have a mission to attend to. Something strange is going on in France, and I want you to find out more about it. Penelope is going to join you on your mission. After all, she is Moneypenny's replacement as 004. You will go to Paris, where you will meet Jacques Pascal, who will tell you more about the mission.
Very good, sir.
Oh, and 007?
Sir?
I want you to go down to Q's office. He had prepared something for your mission. I want you to complete this mission professionally.
Yes, sir.
So Paris, then?
Yes?
Could you take me on a boat ride on the Seine?
Of course, darling. I'd do anything to keep you happy.